Any springtime moisture, rain, sleet, or snow can be a welcome sight in Colorado's semi-arid climate. It cleans the earth and nourishes thirsty plants. On the flip side, all that water has to go somewhere, and it doesn't go alone.
When it rains, it picks up every pollutant, everything that is on the roadways, fertilizers, pesticides, you name it. It picks it up, and that water is transported directly to our waterways without treatment.
That's where the Clean Water Act comes in.
It's actually been a few years that these regulations have been implemented, but the regulations are getting more stringent as time goes on.
And Arvada continues to meet the challenge by installing and maintaining stormwater treatment facilities all around town. You probably drive by some of them and don't even know it. A common type is the detention pond.
Detention ponds have two functions. One is for flood control and the other is for stormwater treatment. What they do is they detain water long enough to prevent downstream flooding and surcharging of our storm pipes, and they also detain that water long enough to settle out the pollutants into that pond.
Phew! And of course, what goes in has to be cleaned out. Talk about dirty jobs.
I don't even know if I found the bottom yet.
The detention ponds, that's mainly sediment removal and cleaning off. They have trash racks on those too to keep the floatables out of there. Those have to be maintained quarterly.
Sometimes there just isn't enough space to meet all the stormwater treatment needs with an above-ground detention facility. A great example is at the city's maintenance shops on Indiana Street.
Portions of this facility are treated with this detention pond that is in the background here, but there's a portion of our facility that drains off-site and goes into a roadside ditch and discharges directly into Ralston Creek.
That's when a unique underground unit comes in handy. And one was installed here this spring.
They have different chambers in them that capture floatables like trash, and they have another chamber that skims oils and another chamber that settles out sediment.
You can't exactly clean these out with shovels, but no worries.
We have equipment that vacuums all the debris and sediment and oils out of the underground treatment facilities.
Still, nothing is as easy as it looks or sounds.
It's a safety thing, and there's traffic issues, and we have to use really large equipment to clean those out.
While the city is charged with meeting stormwater standards itself, it also has to ensure that private developers meet stormwater standards too.
At the time of construction, new development and redevelopment, we inspect those facilities to ensure that they are installed correctly.
After that, it's a matter of annual inspections.
The City of Arvada is very supportive and give great direction, and we enjoy that relationship.
Matt Kavanaugh with Whisper Creek Investments says it took a lot of planning to include stormwater treatment facilities at this 600-home development. Just like city facilities, these private detention areas have regular maintenance schedules.
Some of the biggest culprits are the tumbling weeds, the trash from the neighborhoods, and when we get flash floods and springtime storms, there's always a cleanup effort that's involved.
Kavanaugh says the added expense to the development is worth it because these tucked-away workhorses prove their worth when massive storms like the 2013 rain event hit.
They look like just holes in the ground when you drive through the community, and they're not as desirable to have as grassy play areas, but they really serve a purpose, and we have a bigger respect for them after that event.
But whether it's a history-making downpour or a welcome spring rain, hundreds of these facilities around town are doing their part to keep our waterways cleaner. To learn more about Arvada's stormwater treatment programs and what you can do to keep our waterways clean, go online to arvada.org and search stormwater.